Hey there, and welcome to another episode of Sonic Odyssey, the music channel dedicated to bringing you a variety of music styles from over the last 5 decades or so up through the present, including today's musical selection. Before we begin, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with all the videos as I release them. You could consider visiting our Patreon page, the link for which is in the show description below. The Patreon page allows you to help donate to the channel to keep the lights on and to further our abilities to create more and hopefully continually better videos for you. So your patronage would be greatly appreciated. Today we're going to be looking at a band celebrating their 30th anniversary with their 11th studio album. The band is November's Doom, and the name of the album is Nephilim Grove. Before we dive into it, let's listen to a snippet, and the song that we'll be listening to a piece of is called Still Wrath. I chose this piece of music primarily because it is a great example not only of the musicianship of the band, but also of Paul Kerr, the founder of the band's vocal stylings. He does do death metal growls, as you hear at the very beginning of that little teaser of music that I played. And then he goes into his clean vocal styles. Don't be put off by the death metal growl styling. The death metal growls are a part of November Doom's style, but I would say that it's roughly a 70-30 split with clean metal vocals versus death growls. So if you enjoyed Paul Kerr's style in the cleaner section, which I feel is haunting and very emotional. If you enjoyed that style of vocals, then I think you'll find that they're going to be to your liking. Also, as heard in that snippet, the music itself is really very vibrant, very it's down-tuned in terms of tonal quality, but the energy of the music is very alive, and the drums spectacular throughout. It is controlled frenzy. Really great tempos and fills. The bass playing is marvelous. The guitars, as I said, are kind of tuned down guitar stylings to give to that weighty, depressive quality of the music itself. And November's Doom is just that. They're a melodic death metal group. They have that tenor and quality throughout their songs, throughout the album, and I think they do a great job with it. They have mastered their style. This is their 3rd release with a consistent lineup. Their previous 2 albums, 2014's Bled White and 2017's Hamartia, had the same lineup as Nephilim Grove. And it really shows that they're coming together, that even after 30 years they're still maturing, still developing their sound and growing their sound and creating even more evocative imagery through the tonal quality of their music and the tempo shifts that they employ throughout. So far there have been 3 singles released from the album: Petrichor, the first track of the album, Nephilim Grove, the title track, and a song called What We Become. What We Become is, for me, one of the more interesting songs on the album because it is dealing with a relationship that is clearly, from Paul Kerr's side of the table, something that he longs to have and hold on to, but from the other person's point of view, no longer interested. Some of the lyrics for What We Become go: "Who will hear us now and listen to our heartbreak? Is this what we become when all your love is gone? What have I done? Scarecrow just can't walk away. Hollow, what have we become? One day you'll love me like you used to. Someday you'll love me like you care." And I really feel that those lyrics, presented with Paul Kerr's very overly oppressive sounding clean vocals, comes across in this lamenting and saddened fashion, this desirous, wanting, and yet pretty much almost accepting that although one day I believe this will be true, probably in his heart he knows that it won't be. So November's Doom is a very typical melodic death metal band in some ways, in terms of pacing, the tempo of their songs and rhythm changes and tempo changes and bringing in different instrumentation, breaking down certain parts of the song. But they're much more of a depressive, darker, and really lean into that deeper meaning of the emotional spectrum than some other bands that fit into the similar genre. They've been doing this, as I said, for 30 years, and they're actually one of the longest lasting American doom death metal bands out there. So it's really worth giving a listen to. I find Nephilim Grove fantastic from start to finish. There's not a single track on it that I can't enjoy. Nothing on it makes me feel it lingers longer than it should. The average length of the song is roughly 6 minutes. I mean, some of them are longer, some of them a little shorter, but none of them feel like they overstay their welcome. They all feel like they're telling their story and really doing so with great aplomb. They've got a marvelous talent for bringing it all together and keeping the listener's ear interested in what's going to come next. So I have to say I'd probably give this 4 out of 5 stars, and I hope that you'll give it a listen. Again, it's Nephilim Grove by November's Doom. And I thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, and also consider visiting our Patreon page and becoming a patron. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much, and have a great day.